watching Headbangerslifestyle, and this is...
I'm Henrik from Sonata Arctica.
And which instrument are you doing?
I play keyboards.
You play keyboards, so that's a lot of stuff on stage, right?
Yes.
A lot to carry on the road?
I don't carry it myself, but yeah.
A lot of stuff to bring. So
yeah.
Let's talk about how tour life is for Sonata Arctica.
Yeah.
You tour a lot, have been touring a lot over the years. Do you remember your first tour actually?
Yeah, it was back in 2003, the first tour with Sonata, and that was a really short one. I think we did only like 3 or 4 shows in France, and then some summer festivals and some shows in Finland, and the whole tour was 6 months and maybe 50 shows or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a break, and then after that we started touring for real. So.
For real.
Yeah.
So what was not really real with the first?
Well, it was a little bit short, I think,
and
it was mainly about getting used to being around the guys and getting along and stuff like that. And then the next tour took 2 years and we played 170 shows, so it was
that's a lot.
Yeah, it was a little more.
Touring seems always something magic with a tour bus and everything. I don't know if you had that before you officially went on tour. Is it all true what you expect from it?
Oh, yes, kind of, yeah. But then also, I mean, it's not, just all parties and good time all the time, So there's a lot of waiting, waiting to get into the venue, waiting for the show, waiting for the sound check, waiting for the airplane or whatever. So I think you have to have a certain kind of mindset if you want to be a touring musician. You just have to accept the fact that a lot of time you're just going to sit on your ass and do nothing.
Yeah.
And just wait for the next thing to happen. So I think that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. Did you find a way to kill those, dead moments?
Well, I just, I try to read sometimes, but it doesn't work for me on the road. Somehow I can't focus. So, I just sit and talk with the guys and tell bad jokes and whatnot, So it's, you just wait. You get used to it and just, turn your brain off and just stare at the wall for an hour or so. And it's time to do something.
Yeah. What do you feel is the best part of being on the road, being on tour?
Playing the shows.
Shows.
Yeah. I mean, the traveling part, of course, in the beginning was a bit exciting, and sometimes when you get to go to new places or cool places, then it's fun. But sitting in an airplane or a bus or a train, it's really not that exciting to walk around. And I've been doing this now for 13, 14 years, so yeah, it gets boring sometimes.
Yeah. So what's for you? What gives you an adrenaline rush when you're on stage?
I don't know. I think it's the people. I mean, otherwise it would just be like a glorified rehearsal. Nobody would be there. So, so I think that's the best part. You see the people get excited, and the band start to click. It takes a couple of songs to get into it. And, I think that's the main thing.
Is there anything you really miss the most when you're on tour?
I miss my kids sometimes.
Yeah.
But then again, this is my choice, so I think it's worse for them than it's for me.
Yeah. And is there any luxurious thing you miss on the road? Is there anything you have at home that you miss?
Not really. No, the sauna, of course, because we're Finnish, so we have to go to the sauna every once in a while. So that is what you miss, and then of course certain kind of Finnish bread or some foods that you're used to eat at home that you cannot get anywhere else. Those are the things that you kind of miss, but it's, we only tour for like 6 or 7 weeks at the most. We never go home, so it's not so bad. You can get home and eat whatever you want and sit in the sauna all day if you want.
Yeah.
So it's not really. I think it's a good trade-off. It's not a big issue.
Yeah. Why do have Finnish people a sauna? Why is that so very common in Finland?
I don't know. It's something that you start when you're a kid. I mean, my kids started to go to sauna when they were like 6 or 7 months old. So it's like just a tradition. You just get used to it. And especially during the cold winter nights, and then sometimes you feel this chill even if it's warm inside, and then when you go to the sauna you can actually really get warm. So and it's just something that's been there since I can't even remember, So it's really important for all of us.
Yeah. So when you go to warm countries, I guess that's nice.
It's a different kind of warmth. Yeah. Of course I like it when it's warm, but when it's really hot, then it's not so nice. Or if it's really cold, So.
Yeah.
But like 20-25 degrees is perfect weather, I think.
Yeah.
Enough so you can wear shorts, but not too hot.
Yeah. Do you have a guilty pleasure on the road? What's that?
This is cider.
That's cider.
Yeah, I think that's that's the thing that we do when we get bored, you know. Have a few drinks and sometimes a few drinks too many. But we're getting older, so we're not as wild as we used to be when we were younger. So.
Yeah.
But it's really, I think the days really start to repeat themselves at some point, you know.
Yeah.
But I like this kind of lifestyle.
Yeah. Do you have any Spinal Tap moments to remember?
I'm sure there's been quite a few. I mean, sometimes you get the wrong instrument, you know, if you order a keyboard and you can get your sounds in there and stuff like that, you know, usual hassles or something breaks down during the show or stuff like that. And it's kind of annoying, but then, you know, at this age or with these years that we've been playing, if sometimes something happens, it's not the end of the world anymore. When we were younger, it was really a big issue, you know, if something breaks and everybody's like, oh, the show was fucked up because you broke one string, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But you tend to get a little bit easier on yourself when you get older.
Yeah. Does it also, I mean, when you make a little mistake on stage, you get really upset as a musician.
I don't make mistakes.
Really?
No.
No.
It was worse when we were younger. I mean, I think it's part of the live show that, you know, stuff happens and we don't really, you know, have to like cut a song in half or something.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows what they're doing, so little mistakes here and there, it is what it is. You try to be perfect, but it usually doesn't work out that way. So.
Yeah. Is there anything you are afraid of when you're, you know, on a tour?
No, not really. I mean, we're gonna die anyway eventually, so
Yeah.
you know,
That's true.
I mean, it makes no use, you know, being scared of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I try to live. Of course, sometimes you, when, for example, in South America, the fans are sometimes really crazy, and then maybe the security isn't always so good, you know. So there have been moments when you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen here? But nothing really like really phobias or something.
No. Do you have any specific rules in the tour bus?
Don't shit in the toilets.
So
That's everybody else had the same rule.
what's absolutely not done, you know, in the tour bus?
I don't know. We have done pretty much everything in the tour bus at some point.
Tell us.
Better not. But no, it's not really. I mean, it's we've been together for so long that you pretty much know how to be. And some guys need more sleep, some guys need less sleep, you know. So we try to get those kind of buses where you can party downstairs and people can still sleep upstairs, and because otherwise it's not gonna work. So,
Yeah.
but those like small things. Of course, when it's like 5 guys in the band and then we have like anywhere between 5 and 8 people in the crew, so when you got like around 10 people in the bus for a month, you have to like adjust and try to get along somehow. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes, well, most of the times actually works, but sometimes shit happens. You know?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Is there maybe sort of a movie that's really something that's very popular on the tour bus? Sort of,
No.
or music? What guys you?
Well, it depends on who plays the music. Everybody have kind of different tastes, so whoever get to be the DJ for the night, you know, it can be 80s metal, it can be soul music, it can be whatever, you know. And I think all of us in the band also we like some of the same bands, but mostly, you know, everybody listens to different kind of music. So it's interesting. Sometimes it works, and sometimes not. But
Yeah. So is there anything, you know, like a ritual before you all go on stage as a band?
oh yeah, we get together in a circle and talk a little bit and then go on stage.
Yeah, and that's something you did from the beginning on? Is that-
Oh yeah, we've been doing that for as long as I remember.
Yeah.
And then after the show, we have a shot of something.
Okay.
It used to be Jäger, but we changed it to wine now. So.
Oh, so how about that?
Yeah.
It's a step up from Jäger to wine.
Yeah. we, I mean, on this tour, when we're done with this album cycle, this one is I think 150 something shows. So we spend so much time together on the road, and then of course you go back into the studio, you spend like months there, and so it's really, if you don't like it, you can't do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I would say it's about time.
Yeah. And how would you like to be remembered as a band in the future?
I don't care, honestly.
No?
Well, after we're gone, then we're gone, so it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, I mean, I think we could just try to keep at it and work hard and see how long we can keep this going. And so far, it's been great. So of course, all good things end badly, otherwise they wouldn't end. So, but I don't think. I mean, right now everybody's really relaxed, and this is what we want to do, and I hope that we can keep going for another 10, 15, maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as everybody's healthy, I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would say thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And you guys there, thank you for watching Headbangers Lifestyle.